Hi guys, it's Gareth here, aka Rookie, and this is another Gate Trick video. This Gate Trick video, I went down to Wakefield to Redemption Fest, which was in Warehouse 23, which is basically it was a one-stage festival. So you're in stage, you get to see every band that's playing, which is great. But also means a little bit of transition between bands, but also means you could play time to get drink or food. The only problem with that, there was no food in this venue, so if you wanted food you had to actually go outside and come back, which made it a little bit difficult, especially if there was always bands on that you wanted to see. So enjoy. So it's after the gig. Basically, I'm just going to go through the bands because there's quite a few of them to go through, so let's do my little review. Basically, the first band up was Invisible Idols, simply two guys, two guitars, classic old school rock and roll sound with a bit of a blues vibe to it. I could easily listen to them for hours. Strictly, they're no longer really banned because, as I mentioned, about their drummer leaving and splitting up the band, which was a joke because we all know why we were there for this festival and why he was raising money for charity. Up next were Hansel and Gretel, who are a full-on grunge band. From the start, they hit the crowd with their dirty grunge guitars, and the crowd definitely was behind them from that point onwards. Laura Tate has a dirty rock vocal that she executes perfectly with a scream, but not so style it's synonymous with grunge bands. Grunge has come a long way since the 90s. Most bands try to keep to the aesthetic original versions of it, not with always with great success. These guys have modernised it a lot more, but still keeping the exact grunge sound. These are easily the best grunge band I've seen since 2000. Up next were the Prog Doctors. They write to say when the Waistcoats, and I thought I was going to get a Status Quo covers band. That's not what I got. What I actually got was Status Quo and Genesis covers band, and that's the songs they did. They knew exactly what they were doing, so they knew exactly who they were, and they were even joking about it in the introduction. They were okay, they're just not my type of music, and I'm probably not best to judge how they played. Up next were a band called Captain Horizon. They entered the stage began with full energy and did not let up one bit on stage. They were really good, getting things going. They even partied in the crowd with everyone. They gave 5%. There's no doubt they have heart and soul in live performance, and they love performing music. During the last song, the singer came in the crowd and hugged every single fan there to see them. A truly brilliant and so much show they love their fans. However, as good as their performance was, the set could have been one long song, as I could not see any difference between any songs. They all sounded the same. It's very repetitive. Next order of the day was a metal band, 1,000 Enemies. As a metal band, they had a good feel and were almost easy to listen to. I personally would like to have heard them sing a little more from the guitarist, but it was a good solid set. I enjoyed it. Next up were Fallen Red. They delivered a rock sound with a bit of a new grey vibe, not too much though. They had a great drum beat which won me over, and I was bobbing my head throughout. There's a good energy on stage, and they keep the crowd excited, and were the first band of the night to have the crowd actually up at the barrier, all huddled around trying to get a better spot to see them. It's been a long time, and I can't think back, probably when I was in school at school discos, where a band's actually split the crowd between the sexes, the guys one side and the girls one side, and singing back and forth in competition with each other. It's really weird. With Matt having already performed with Invisible Idols earlier, he took the stage with his band Farhan. I can't say that. Farhan. They have a great sound with a bit of classical school rock vibe hidden in the background of their songs. Excellent energy on stage and plenty of guitar hooks, and that means trice you to bob your head along or even tap your feet. You should go and check them out. Their song Cased in Steel, that's a true masterpiece. That's the one you want to go and listen to. You get an idea what they're about. Crowns of Passions were next on stage, and I tried not to think negative about the band, but their singer really wound me up. He needs to understand that the festival he was at today was not Download. It's not going to be the next Download, and it's not going to be the next Woodstock. This was a charity festival for Wakefield Barnsley Hospital. He's not Axl Rose, and he's not playing to 1,000 plus people. 100,000 plus people. He was playing to less than 500. This kind of dispersed the crowd, and quite a few people actually left at this moment, and basically everyone that had been at the barrier for Red just disappeared. Basically brought a few people back to the barrier, basically by bribing them with freebies, basically try to get people. That being said, they did have a good late 80s classic rock sound, but based on this performance I definitely wouldn't go and see them again. Up next was Eva's Plays Bed. They took the stage, and I got a slightly different performance from what I'm used to from them. There's a little bit less fun, a little more attitude to vocalist Tiggy's performance. It's caught me off guard. It was still great to see them. I think they played really well. I thought it was something really nice to see her command the stage like that. Her vocals are still silent like as always, and had me glued to every word, but the fun I normally see on stage when I've seen them was a little bit different this time. It was kind of not what I expected really. However, this perfectly went with the song Easy to Hate, which is about her ex-boyfriend, and showed some really true aggression. They have this heavy rock sound like it assaults you, and they don't generally hold back when they perform. It's great. They end the set was in true rock and roll style, basically by leaving the stage, leaving the guitars reverberating, and just as a great statement. Fantastic band. Headlining the festival were the Dirty Youth. They came all the way from Cardiff. They came on stage and really gave it some, and they have this infectious guitar riff that I could bang my head to all day. It's really good, guys. You really need to listen to it. With the lively energy of singer Danny on stage and her powerful but easy to listen to vocals, these guys provide a heavy but sweet sound, almost like soft metal. With a good mixture of songs from the Red Light Fix and Gold Dust albums, they kept the crowd happy and entertained. If you want to know more about this band and what they're all about, I would suggest you go and listen to Songs Fight, or you go and listen to Reckoning of Drunk, which is basically my anthem. It's about me. No, it's not actually really about me, but you know what I'm saying. Because at the end of the set, you will basically be singing to yourself for days. La 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 la, let's get drunk. That's me singing, by the way. Sorry about that. And for this festival, obviously I have to pick out a favourite, and it was quite easy to be honest on this one. It was the grunge sound of Hansel and Gretel. Were really good. Anyway, I've been AK Rookie, and as always, have fun, guys.